Hello. I trust that you can hear what I have to say. If I say it. Hello, Kangafango. Abasturu, welcome. Right. An S with a little line at the bottom. I terog. What is just coming? Kubideme. Not sure how the rest is spelled, sorry. How did you get that? Lubirea mea. My love 0. Your love is 0. Well, in that case, I would suggest you should go and recuperate yourself a little bit. Maybe get out into nature, just try to get away from people for a while, and just appreciate being, well, you're just being, and then maybe your love will return instead of being at 0. But live now, yes, I am. Unfortunately, joking. I know you're joking. That is pronounced sh. So sh, or is it sh, or is it just a long sh, or sh? Is it like a sh with a more pronounced h at the end? I do not remember. Short, I think. So it's just sh. Then, but so instead of sh, it's sh, like more of an open sh sound. He is she, essentially. Huh, interesting. So, I shall try to apply sage advice to create a more, or rather less bad, I was about to say more good, but less bad may be more appropriate, coal transfer area. Shadows, Albastro and me. Albastro and me. We're doing text-based Dragon's Steer Din Tai karaoke before you went live on Twitch. Ah, I see. I'm assuming that's using text-to-speech then, if it's text-based karaoke. No, not text-to-speech, text-to-karaoke. Imagine that as a Discord plugin, text-to-karaoke. The Cyrillic alphabet has long and short versions, but Romanian does not. A song by the band of Ozone, which Bastro introduced me to in 4 years back. Yes. Shadows, maybe turn the face cam a bit? What do you mean turn it a bit? Not vertically. If you want, I could move myself a little bit if you want. Shadows, I saw the grammar mistake too. It hurts me more. Sorry. So you're centered? I mean, I can just move myself a little bit. I'm probably not centered. I think that's probably better. Right, so let's get started. So I spoke with Willis on Friday's stream and asked him about how coal would have been loaded from the piles into the trucks. And Willis said either with conveyor belts or with front-end loaders, or maybe front-end loaders loading into hoppers that are connected to the conveyor belts to then get the coal into the trucks. So I'm going to have a look to see if I can find conveyor belts on the DLS with hoppers on them. But I doubt that that is... Hold on 1 second. 1 second. There we go. But I doubt that I'm going to find many of those because I think I already searched for conveyor. But there might be new assets, so... Conveyor. So I already got these ones. Oh, Elisa, hello. Let's have a look. No, these are for mines. Not that many more to go. It's all splines. Like these are more long distance conveyors. Actually, what was loadout conveyor? Now there's another mine asset. Culbert conveyor chute. Nah, that doesn't look like what I wanted. Although these, maybe. Do these come with a pile? I don't know. I'm just going to try downloading one of these ones to see what that looks like. Swanage coaling conveyor. Obsolete. Aww. And then we've got these large ones, which I don't need. And that's about it. You know what? I am going... This is a little uncomfortable. I don't care if I'm not centered. I'm gonna go over like this. I don't care if I'm not centered. Sorry. I just have to be a bit more comfortable when I'm building the route. Right, so let's try that one out that I downloaded just now. Nope, it's not loaded everything yet. Let's read a bit of chat while I'm waiting. Right. Shard, yes, I saw the grammar mistake too. Yes, it hurt me more. Sorry. So you're centered? Sitcom laughter. Facecam in the center of the screen? I mean, if you really wanted that, I could do that. Blech. Bitey? Booty. Bute. Here you go again. Just so you're... Here you go again, just so you're happy. Shardais, Balbastro and I were doing text... Alright, yeah. Albast and I, exactly. Elisa, bad to the bine, Rev. Not sure what that is. Ah, thank you. It really was not intentional before. Yeah. Turns into skeleton. Turns back. Ah, well, that's a neat party trick. I'm sure that that sort of party trick would be much appreciated in, say, I don't know, Renaissance Spain, maybe. Whatever happened? Sickum laughter. No, we need Central Paradise. Well, considering that the observable universe, namely the distance that light was able to travel since the beginning of the universe till now, that distance is always centered on the observer. Because if you move further towards one edge of that sphere, you're going to get the light coming from that direction a bit sooner, but the light coming from the other direction a bit later. So that's always centered, which means that technically, from my point of view, I am literally central, and so is everybody else. Elisa, bad to the bone guitar riff happened. I do not know what you mean by that, sorry. Shades, don't move a muscle. Yeah. Oh no, it's faulty. Apparently. Ooh, these are Kangos things. Oh wait, it says installed from DLS. Oh wait, is it faulty? Maybe it's not faulty. Hold on. No, it's not faulty. Why was it red before? Odd. Let's have a look at the... actually, hold on. Yeah, I just want to quickly see what the other one looked like in this list. Apart from face and hands, I guess. Bad to the bine or back to the mine. Not out of it. Bad to the bone guitar riff. Yeah, I don't know, sorry. Stream's just not the same now, Shadow, sorry. Yeah, can't really do much about that, I'm afraid. Okay, well, apparently this isn't going to list it properly. So, it's called STR conveyor belt, so I might as well search for it by name. STR conveyor belt. Let me try the B one, the 10B. Yeah, there's a WHP at Heaps 3 paints I started today. The thumbnail's done yet. Ah, right. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Oh, that's probably the guitar riff. Ah, yeah. I had no idea that that's what it was called, but I of course do recognize it. So what's the difference? Oh, it's the kind of... Okay. I don't know if these ones would be better, or maybe the more... Actually, tell you what. Let's try some front-end loaders. If I can find them. This may be more difficult than I'd expected. What do you think I should look for to find some front-end loaders when front-end loader doesn't? Is it just digger? Maybe? Yeah, yeah, probably if I... That looks like the machine from Thunderbirds. The mole. Well, ish. Not exactly, but it looks a lot like it. Yeah. Maybe we just look for digger. Caterpillar? Maybe. That one, I don't know if that one might be a bit too modern. Caterpillar. Ah yes, the good old Caterpillar. Didn't I already look through all of these when I built the previous area? I think I did. That 90C, you scroll past it. I'm gonna have a look at it in a moment. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have a look at it in a moment. So right on near the top, all these! So you mean these ones, for example? These are loads. Static. 2.8 MB. Let's try this one. Yeah, sometimes just seeing locomotives like these ones really makes me want to use some of these. Even though this is from 2003, this asset, just seeing locomotives on the thumbnails is like, ooh, I wonder what sort of railway I could make with those. And back many years ago, I used to then start that railway, only to do a few baseboards on it and then pretty much give up. Although some of them went fairly quickly, or fairly large. Caterpillar 980C static DS, please. I did download that one. Caterpillar, as you like to refer to it as. Not that one. Dun, 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 dun. Nah. This one? Isn't that a bit large? I mean, look, if I put it next to one of the little lorries, isn't that a bit too big of a size difference? Well, don't you think? I mean, it could probably pick it up with its shovel. I mean, the amount of coal that would fit in this shovel wouldn't fit in the back load of this little truck there. Don't you think that's a little bit too much? Lisa, it is obligatory to turn into a skeleton when the bad to the bone guitar riff plays. Ah, thank you for informing me, otherwise I may have committed a faux pas. XDDDD, look, it's a cat. Actually, tell you what, 1 second. Okay, there we go. Right, just while I read chat. The shovel could bury the lorry next to the... Maybe replace the trucks after all? No, the trucks shall not be replaced. Haha, I'll keep looking. Caterpillar. Put it on the coal officer's roof. The cat. Do you seriously think that this little building could support the weight of this thing? It would crush it like a tin can. Not like a tin can crushing it, but like a tin can being crushed by it, I mean. I don't think that would work, Kango. But I might be able to place the feline on it. That's the thing I might be able to do. If only you could still change the height of objects without terrain being underneath. So 1 second. I don't really want to spend much time on this because obvious reasons. Okay, let's just start at the top. This. This does not appear to be a suitable vehicle for loading coal. This does not appear to be a vehicle at all. This. That's an even bigger shovel than that other one. Nope, that's the thing that the even bigger shovel than the other one is attached to. That one's too modern, and looks like that one mod from Farming Simulator a bit. This one, same. That one, I mean, if you want to make, like, coal dust, might be useful. Nope, too big. Nope. Animated, but nope. That one, also no. We don't want to scrape the coal, we want to load the coal. Now this one is an excavator, we don't need that. That one's the one I've just placed. This one, too modern. Again, not suitable. That's even got excavator in the name. That is also not a vehicle that's suitable. PL Caterpillar. Nope. That one's the one I just tried. Okay, now let's try searching for cat. Okay. Airport locator beacon. No. And I realize that this joke is going a little bit far because I do actually have to look through these and it'll take ages otherwise, so I'm going to do it more quickly. Caterpillar. Why didn't... Oh, this one's got caterpillar, not caterpillar. There's caterpillar. Or caterpillar, rather. Which still doesn't really look quite right because it can't really lift because it's not got... Anyway. Let's have a look through these. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Could have this one. Yeah, these will be great for loading coal. Or that one. Yeah, this one, also known as the ISS coal. This is also known as the remote ISS coal loader. I mean, if you wanted to load 2 bits of coal, then yeah. Perhaps. Although that shovel still... Yeah, that's the same size as the other one. That's still too big. Delicatessen. Nope. Don't want cat heat rolls. Lots of cattle. Cattails. This. No. That's the ones I've already placed, which don't look right. Cat loader. Now that is more the sort of thing I was waiting for. Lockcat. More due to the cat walking. No. Well, there aren't that many left, so I might as well quickly flip through them. Salisbury Cathedral. I once saw the real-life version of this. at a distance. You can't cut the search for cats short. Just look at Emichu's search for them. That lasted for ages. Ah, this one. That's what we need here. No, this one. See, it's even got a pile of coal for it. Actually, look, just loading it up. Look, can't go look. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll make a screenshot of that, and then I'll call it something like coal loading at its finest, or coal transfer at its finest. I'll read chat while you gaze upon the hilarity that is this. Pet's computer screen. Like the animal thing, feline, yeah. 'Twas a shield, not a shovel. A steamroller. Not modern. It's the old gen version of the Cat Challenger from the FS 2011 mod. Fun fact, it's not powered by steam, so technically it's a road roller. Yes. They used to be though. Okay, road roller then. Yep. Cat. Yeah. I have a feeling that you might love cats. I think I'll bust through missed the actual cat in Trainz. Let's get a cat. Wait, wait a minute. Okay. So, for me to be able to show you the cat in Trainz, we're going to have to go on a little journey. Starting up here. 1 second. So, starting basically here where the bridge comes in. And now we've got to have a nice little walk down to where we just were, because that's where the cat is. So, show me. I can't. Shadow dice have to. You are AFK? No. But yeah, it's just one camera pan away. Well, I think you'll find it's a long walk away. Although look at the river down there in the valley shining in the sun. Ah, I'm so happy about these textures. Right. Doing work now, so I can be attentive tomorrow though. But I also have a lot of work I need to do tomorrow, which I need to squeeze in pre-stream, so yay. Can I wait to read your messages tomorrow? Oh, Rocket. XD, cuck, ginger, cat. Cat-hedral, XD. So, I have my Twitch set up to play a little bing when I'm tagged, so I can come look. Now it's also binging me when I reply to messages. Messages atting me, but interestingly also the messages after with no at to anyone. Interesting. Cathedral cat, where? Yeah, Oh, wow. Wow, how? Do you make a plugin? BTTV. I see. Loader cat thing. Just put my username into the highlights word list. What do you mean into the highlights word list? Oh wait, oh right, you put your username into the highlights word list, not I need to put your username into the highlights word list. That makes sense. Ah, nice. I did too. Never went inside though. XD, D. Hide the HUD with number period, yes. Haha. You have to put that in one of the sessions. as an Easter egg. You mean the loader? Maybe. Just a thought. Sharadise? What do you mean? Sharadise starts walking. So, how has everyone been these past few years? Yes, how have you been these past few years? I mean, this is a long walk. It's. We're gonna need to have a long conversation on the journey here. Let's look both ways. Okay, everything clear. Let's go. Shadows, can we go for a jog? Well, this is pretty much jogging. Just look at how fast we're actually moving. If I look down all the way, look at how quickly we're moving. This is jogging or running. Probably jogging. If you preferred, we could do it with an increased field of view so it feels even slower. Dump truck, yeah. Just a thought. Maybe. Oh, right, that, yes. Good. Now cut to the chase. I mean, I've heard of virtual hiking, but this is ridiculous. Have you never heard of a walking simulator? Sprint. Okay. Wait, which button was it? I thought it was... Oh, apparently. Ah, there we go, it's Alt. So this is normal walking, and this is sprinting. Right. I'm expecting the industrial district to be finished by the stream's end, by the way. Well, I think you should set some more attainable expectations for yourself. And we only end up with sage advice, yes. So, now that I've caught up on chat, and yes, that was the deciding factor for how long this bit goes on. Oh wait, no, there's more chat, sorry. Realistic expectations, yeah. Please, how far is the cat? I have work I aim to complete by tonight. Yeah, I mean, this joke about walking there, is supposed to carry on until I've caught up with chat. And you just kept writing more, so... but now I've caught up with chat. So, in the time that we spent walking just now, we managed to come from there to there. And we would have to go all the way down to here. Oh, why didn't we shut up then? Well, so the cat is what you were inquiring about, correct? Oh lord, now that's a 24-hour stream. Just wait for the assets to load in again. Right, so on the office here. Oh, the cat hasn't loaded in yet. Hold on. 1 second, sometimes the camera's a little bit fiddly. Come on, load in. I placed it right there. Come on. Why isn't it showing up? I didn't... Oh, there it is. Look, it just loaded in. Look, it's just sitting on the roof up there. Ready to pounce on unsuspecting passers-by. Oh, is it the one by the junction? Nope. Gone off hunting mice. Needed to load in. Yes, loads of letters. Cat, look, Kango. Do you see the cat? Cat, look, Kango. Do you see the cat? Right, so... Yes, now continue, please. Continue? I mean, I was going to get to some building, but if you want me to continue, then sure. It moves. Meow. You are beautiful. Beautiful. Or rather, beautiful. Interesting. That's an interesting word there, I'll bust through. Also, did you guys see the Azure one? You mean the car? Yes, I did. Also, I'm going to delete this. No, make it for last time, please. Yes, I am fully intending to do so. Just want to see them maybe... Ooh, that one might be useful for moving around the coal. Almost looked through the list. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to remove that one and that one. I'm just going to have these three. I'm going to delete the steam shovels, and I'm also going to delete these vans, except for these two, because these ones I can copy from. Turquoise car, yeah. That's supposed to be teal, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of cars, so... I mean, the model looks well made, and it looks quite well rendered, but I don't really have many more comments than that, unfortunately, for you. Okay, so you'd get... So it'd come over here, load, and probably reverse a little bit, and then load in here. But even that, I mean, you just need one shovel load of stuff, basically. Actually, I'm going to put this one here, because this one I can actually load up with coal. Now I actually want the coal load, please. Coal, there we go. Well, bright teal then. It's all material work. So by material work, I assume you mean as opposed to textures. So it's just faces that have been assigned different materials rather than textures. Texture work. Yes? Is that what you meant? Okay. And I'm going to add some more of the just some more coal piles around the place. Maybe one or two of these ones. Can I roll these at all? Oh, I can roll these. Look. Oh, and that's on temp locked. I did not mean to put that on temp locked. Hold on. Can go, look. Now that's what a caterpillar is supposed to do. I mean, maybe having this as like a little Easter egg back here or something. Where you won't see it from the tracks. Like this, as you're coming in like this, you're not gonna see it. And if you're looking back this way, you're not gonna see it either. Never put like trees and stuff around here, you're not gonna see it from this way either. So it's literally just if you fly up with the camera, then you can see it as a little Easter egg. I think that's fun. Both. All right. Okay, let's do both this. Wait, so are we going for conveyors or not? You searched for one near the start. There was not a suitable one. No, they didn't feel right. Because they didn't have any hoppers either. Wait, right. Yes, acrobatic cat. The coal towers are interestingly perfectly conical. True. Yeah. Aha, that's some pause and pun. Oh, yes. So let's go around and add a few more coal piles around the place. And a little bit of dirtying this up, because this wouldn't be this clean or anywhere near this clean, of course. I'm just going to use a bit of a bigger brush, just to very slightly dapple a bit of the coal texture over these places. Not there though, because I want that to blend in a little bit better. And then that area back here is going to be where some of the piles are. No, not Chicago piles. Come on. Yeah, see, I think that this already makes it look much more realistic. And just having a few coal piles laying around the place. And if I change the height of this a little bit, I think that might help a little bit, just so the edges don't look as flat. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I could just use the textures. If I set this to 0% load, then I could just create a little coal mound like this-ish. Of course not exactly like that, because that's not the right shape, but sort of like that. And then move this down into it a bit further. And I think that that might actually look a bit better. Although I will have to make sure that there isn't any kind of large plateau up top, because that's not how this would form if it comes out of the tower. So how does that look? Does that look better than the other one? Or I suppose maybe I should move it so that it's aligned with a voxel. Although I suppose, wasn't it already aligned with the voxel? Isn't there one in the middle there? Oh, there is. Good. So maybe if I created a little spike here, and then moved it to be centered on that. Come on. Like this, and then moved it down so that it is the same height-wise, although actually that's still not exactly centered. That needs to be moved a little, come on, a little bit more sort of to here, I would guess. That needs to be a little bit closer. Just so difficult to tell. I suppose I could move it around until it's at its highest, because I do see that. There we go. I do think that the left one looks better. What do you think? It fits a bit better in the environment. And that's what the coal industry is all about, isn't it? The environment. the answer is yes, because you get the coal from the environment, so the industry is about the environment, because without the environment you wouldn't get it. Anyway, also I think it's quite ironic that the coal and all fossil fuels are literally the product of plants that were not being recycled into new life, but instead that were just compressed over millions of years. So not recycling, nature not recycling basically, is what caused the coal and oil and gas reserves to exist in the first place. So, well, coal and oil mostly. Anyway, yes. Azure 1 is not a fixed theme 1, just like the Air Force 1, Azure 1 just used to designate any road vehicle transporting the acting monarch. Oh right, yes. Hammond, we're gonna need a bigger brush. Ha! Marty McFly. 1533. Gotcha. So if Julie decides to ride with Lisa in her car, Lisa's car becomes Azure 1. Oh, I see. Looks a lot better, I think. Spike. Gotcha. So what is the other one that become then? If Julia is not in it. It becomes the right limo. Coal and oil is not just plants. No? Chalk is those old sea thingies. I know that, actually. Yeah. Coal and oil. Well, coal is an ancient forest that was compressed over millions of years. Most of the coal reserves come from the Carboniferous times, when there was a lot more carbon, and which meant that there was a lot more trees, which meant there was more oxygen, which is why we got bigger insects and other arthropods back then. And that's those huge globe-spanning forests is where we get the coal from. And oil, I believe, is mostly marine animals / plants, ? I'm not too familiar with that, but I think I maybe remember something about that. But chalk is the calcium remains of sea creatures, skeletons basically. A lot of it is coral or stuff like that as well. Well, charcoal also exists, haha. Yes, but charcoal isn't coal. Haha. Yeah, but charcoal isn't quite coal in this sense. Hello, Marky, welcome. We're just coaling around. Yes. We draw with skeletons. Yes. Okay. I'm going to try to make this roughly the same size as the other one. That seems okay-ish, but I need to fix this side a little bit. That's a little too steep. I don't think I've ever used chalk, haha. Okay, I'll need a little bit of a spike up here as well, of course. And actually, this might already be placed semi-properly for this. Which means it's not placed properly, and I do still need to move it, actually. Let's try that. Looks okay. A little bit higher, maybe half a meter higher. Something like that. And then coal. A little bit down here. I need to move the trucks over. Yeah, this one needs to be moved over a little bit as well. Rotation 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Just need to move it in now. Back to the bone riff. Don't think I've ever used chalkies. We have plenty here, so was never hard to find. Yes, and then consider that the white cliffs of Dover are white because of their chalk. The White Cliffs of Chalk and Hampstead, eh? Casual wonder. A cattural wonder. As are the South Downs under the grass. Or even the Seven Sisters Cliffs. Although I haven't personally seen those. But yeah, I do think that the sage advice helped. Quite significantly. I'm actually the fourth sister, but don't tell anyone. Oh, Anyom. Don't worry, I won't tell Anyom. You just told us. Yes, but we're not Anyom. Also, I am going to move this one in slightly more. Like so, just so it looks like it's actually got a shovel full. And I do want to place some of these ones, some of these ones properly. Actually. This is why more asset creators need to make their assets rollable. Oh, that doesn't work quite right. Hold on. There we go. Much better. No. Well, and that needs to be a screenshot as well. But I want to get it in the right. Maybe something like that. No, not like that. Hold on. Just there we go. Now I'm gonna delete that one. Can confirm. I was the long-lost 8th sibling. Appreciate it. I mean, nothing. Can't let anyone know. Tell anyone else, though. Tell anyone else, though? Ah, so we should. Too late. I already did. No. Next to the poor chat. Catched. Ah, no issue found. It reminds me of the time the car got stuck over the port. So they brought in a crane truck to get it out, which fell in. So they got another one, which, well, fell in. So they got another one. Kind of reminds me of the Thunderbirds episode with the Mars rocket and the bridge. Also, I need more trucks around this place. Look, it's like trying to fight them off. Why are these so emotive, these diggers? Look. It's like it's like I mean, should I leave this one as an Easter egg as well, or was that a bit too much, do you think? Can confirm I was the 5th crane truck. Oh, is this a link to the car that fell in? Yeah. Well, somebody's not going to have a good time with the insurance department about that. It's like, okay, let's file an insurance claim for our crane, and another one, and another one, and another one, and the insurance department's like, wait a minute, wait, I thought this company already filed an insurance claim for this crane. Wait, hold on a minute. And then they get into trouble. Yes, very nice. I think I saw a bit of that a week ago. Please post that in sharing miscs. I want to watch it after. Will do. Done. Haha. No, they won't. What do you mean? Because they weren't insured? I want one of these ones over in these coal hills as well. Yeah. Have fun. Have fun? Have fun with what? Although these ones are parked a bit too close. If I want to fill in this area. Also, there's no reason for them to be parked angled like that. Ah, no, they won't have fun. Oh, right. They won't have fun, yes. The claim. What claim? The insurance claim. Insurance for what? Yes, that. Shard also, I do think these dozers would work better than Soviet T170s ones you used on Hadenkot. They're very nice, but I think these fit better. I suppose. And then they might also have maybe some sort of a repair shop or something, or maintenance shop for their fleet of trucks here, I would assume. Although, yeah, that looks much better already. Although I do think, I don't know, something's missing. I think there's one, I don't know. Oops, that's not what I meant. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I think something can improve it. Trees. Yeah, I'm gonna place trees along here, but I don't know. Fences. Yeah, fences, well. I've got it. Hold on. 1 second. Whoa, 1 second. There we go. Much better. There we go. Look at that. That just ties the whole thing together, doesn't it? Anyway, I need to find a... If I look for maintain... Oh. Maintenance depot. Let's see what I can find. Trees, fences, filling point, tire racks, pile of tires. No, they still coming after. Maintenance. Yeah. I know. I figured it out. This one's too small. Same with that one. Maintenance of tracks. Monorail maintenance. Monorail maintenance? Look, monorail maintenance. We've got to have this one somewhere. Not here. Ooh, this one maybe. I know it's a locomotive maintenance one, but if I move it into the ground enough... perhaps. We'll see. Ah, small vehicle maintenance. That seems more reasonable, perhaps. Those were your assets, Marky. Yes. Yeah, they were. But now they are mine. Mwahahaha. Oh wait, you're in chat. No, I mean, they're your assets, of course. Of course they're your assets. I do like the look of... I like the look of the white building more, but I think that this one fits a bit better. Also, I do want a little, like, gas station refueling point. There might be one over by Southport, New Southport, where the intermodal facility is. Gotta go mute for a bit. Sorry, catch you in 10 minutes or less. Sure, whatever you prefer. Sitcom gasps. Yeah, because I think I had a little refueling thing over here, didn't I? Feel free to unmute whenever you want. Yeah, I mean, if you want, I could top in voice chat quickly, and then you could unmute on stream if you wanted to. Not that you can hear this because you're muted. Southport? That's near Liverpool. well, this is news Towerport. It's a running joke because when I played, actually, is there seriously no refueling point here? Huh. I guess it must have been in Silver Falls. Yeah, because when I played Transport Fever, I think it was Transport Fever 1. There were Train Fever, yeah. I played a map, and there was a town on there called Towerport, but I didn't look too close, and so I always called it Southport. And until one day, oh, there is that. It just didn't load in. Yeah, until one day, Kango, I was showing Kango my layout on Train Fever, and Kango noticed that's called Towerport, not Southport. And since then, whenever Southport or Towerport comes up, the running joke is that I call it the other one. Well, the running joke is kind of that I call it that one or the other one randomly. So if you look back at the streams, ever since we named the city up there, I have been going back and forth with my name for it. But if you're talking like what it is called genuinely, like for real, it is Towerport. Yeah, explain it, Charles. Oh, I see. Train Fever, yeah. Nah, Train Fever. One last thing. Yesterday I took Villetta to the vet. She's only about a week away from being able to fly again. Aww. I must go now because it's late. See you all tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by again. Bye-bye. Right, so where should this be? Probably over by the maintenance area. Maybe just having it over here like that. That's probably fine. And then I'll likely want a little fuel tank as well. Right. Those ones are too big. I would fly around to find other ones, but actually, hold on. I can get the one from the diesel unloading areas. Select the one from up here and maybe move it into the ground a bit. Yeah, if I go over here, place that there, or maybe just rotate it a bit. There we go. And then maybe have one of these ones stopped over here. Also, I remember I did have these people shoveling coal here. And I think I'm actually just going to leave them there. They're just literally just shoveling a bit of coal away. Also, I do need an area for... Actually, the area for the workers' cars to park, it could probably be over here, thinking about it. Oh, sure it is. Is your test here with text rollable? No, because I didn't know how to do that back then, and actually I still don't exactly. And I didn't really want to go through the updating process again. But once I know how to rotate assets, I'm probably going to update it to be rollable. So now let's have a look at this area over here. Hide a wheelbarrow around the area too. Maybe. Now I want a more light one, like this one perhaps. Yes, and then just a few well-placed clicks. The Arca will have a meal. Wait, what? Yes, you just need to add a line to the config file. Yeah, but I don't know what the line is. I mean, if you could tell me what the line is, I might be able to do it right now, if it's just a line. Although if I did update it, then... Yes, but that's another thing. If I did update the asset, then... Although I suppose if the version number, if I don't change the version number in the config, it would probably still be backwards compatible, because I don't want the new version. Or I suppose you couldn't use the new version for it then. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. If you let me know what the line is, if you know, then I might be able to do it now. That was what I had suspected. It's just something like a rollable tag, or does the axes need to be assigned? Maybe, I'm not sure. Also, aren't all objects rollable on chest 22? Did I have myself? I have no idea. I think so. Well, I've done what I needed to, and I'm no more sure on what I'm really meant to do. So XD. Yeah, good plan. We'll just make it up and hope for the best. I think they can only rotate on the y-axis. Ah. And now where did I have those other cars? I keep losing my cars. Actually a pickup, why not? Oh. Although, logically, they would park over here first. And I'm probably not going to have this whole place be parking anyway. But if they would park over here first, since this is the closest to kind of where they need to go. Okay, let's have a look at those single-placed cars over at Starport. Because I know that I've placed some over here by the intermodal area. Okay. Come on. Also, I use the tags roll step 0.1 and rotate YZ range -5, 5. So -5, 5, are those degrees? I'm assuming. And roll step, is that degrees as well? Nope, that's the wrong texture. Yeah, I believe so. Ah, okay, then once I've added this little texture, not that texture still, hold on. 1 second, I keep grabbing the wrong textures. There we go. Once I've added a little bit of this texture, I'll give it a try. Come on. For some reason it is really quite laggy currently, or has it frozen? Might have frozen. Again. Hope that it's not a memory issue. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to catch itself. Because I actually want to do building, I'm going to force quit it. I think I only just saved. Wait a minute, why is... Hold on. Okay, it doesn't look like it's not checking for database. It's not doing database repair or anything. Okay. And I don't think too much would be lost. Revert. I said it isn't. Or actually, no, I said it doesn't look like it's doing database repair. Otherwise, I would have sounded more upset. Speaking of which, how are people's projects going? 2219. What do you mean 2019? Alright, remember Shadows. Select test here with text, create new version, submit edits. Yeah, I know. For some reason it's not got the timestamps on here. 1 second. Yeah, it like automatically disables the timestamps every so often. This may take a little while, especially if memory issues were the cause, because then, of course, its memory is probably even more fragmented now, but right now we've just got to wait for things to load in. Project's going well. I've recently extended PL1 past the 1 baseboard. Lovely. But yeah, look, barely anything was lost. I basically just moved the cards over and added the single card once, and that's it. See? Saving lots pays off. I finished building Plymouth Hoe. Ah, yes. So wait, was that when... So was it already finished when you posted your last pictures of it? Or did you do more work on it since then? Although, actually, Marky, do you know the Eddystone Lighthouse story? Like the history of the Eddystone Lighthouse? Because that's actually, to me, fascinating. Because that was either one of or the first lighthouse built out at sea. And the first one was, I believe, built out of wood partially, if I recall correctly. I always say, oh, congratulations, yes. I always save even when I haven't made any changes. I've done more to it. Ah. Yeah, but regarding the saving, yeah, I mean, sometimes when I'm not sure that I've done anything, I just press Command S just to be sure. It's become a habit. Control S is just muscle memory, like breathing to me now. Yeah, same, only it's Command S. Yes, I've heard about it. Smeaton's Tower. The one, because the one that they rebuilt it with, the one that was actually sturdy enough to survive storms, was actually so sturdy that when the actual rock that it was built on eroded before the lighthouse was damaged. So they needed to rebuild the lighthouse in a different location, but it was built in such a sturdy fashion that they couldn't actually deconstruct it fully. They tried to save it by rebuilding it over at Plymouth Hoe, but they couldn't deconstruct the base of it because the stone, well, the concrete blocks were interlocking. So, like basically pieces of a puzzle. And so they could only deconstruct part of it. And that's the part that's now at Plymouth Hoe. So, yeah, that was very sturdily built. And if you look at the Eddystones, you can actually still see the base of the older lighthouse still remaining next to the new one on a separate island, but still. Same with me in Blender sometimes. Brunel's lighthouse? No, not Brunel. Not Brunel. Okay, yes, now, let's have a look. My content. Where is it? It was, I believe... No, it wasn't this old. Let's have a look. There we go. Developer, no, content. Create new version. Okay, so that is this one. That, yeah, one that, no, that's not, is that the, hold on. No, it should be up top. There we go, that's the new version. It's open for edit, that makes sense. Edit config text file. So now the tags. So roll step 01. I'm going to try just adding it down here. And for the, oh, well, that's slightly annoying. Hold on. Can't actually, okay. And for this, I'm going to do -1990 as a test. And if I submit those assets, those edits, do we get any errors? We shouldn't. No. Okay. Now it's got the correct name. So now let's try it out. Did that work? Ah, it hasn't loaded in yet. Right. Brunel has connection with Brighton. We have, or maybe had a few, as of a few weeks ago, a bus named after him. No, that's the DLS one. It's so much more organized without the thumbnails. It is, yes. Not sure. Isn't that right, Marky? Can you just still have a look? You can still have a look. Now! Oh, wow. What do you mean? Test tube with text. Hold on. So, let's have a look. Does it work? The answer is yes, it does. 90 degrees that way, 90 degrees underground. The pivot is a bit off on this object. But, look. But now I know how it works, Marky. Thank you so much. That was much easier than I had thought. Thank you very much. That's my test cube with text. It's my own asset. It's got PBR textures with normal maps and roughness maps, as you can see. Look. It's already on the map, by the way. It's already hidden somewhere. So now what I need to do is submit this to the DLS. So upload to the DLS. Yes, accept, of course. And then I'll... What do you mean, no? Fix the pivot. No, I can't fix the pivot. I'd have to do that in Blender. It's supposed to be this way. It just adds to its strangeness. Why not make it more rollable? So you can have it upside down? I don't know. I quite like the 90 degrees like that. Anyway, I might update it in the future at some point again. When I maybe fix the pivot. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time. Right. So there we go. Now, in a little while, maybe tomorrow even, who knows, maybe the day after, you'll be able to play with a rollable test cube with text. Like a shiny dino tail. Look at this monster thing. Cube? Yeah, it's a test cube with text. No, that's the neck. Yeah, this is great. I'm glad. That is not a cube. Well, it was a cube before I extruded it. Yeah, it is from further away-ish. It does have lodding, by the way. Okay, so needs a night map. It would be interesting if it had a night map. Winter textures? Why not? Because it's work that takes time for something that's not really that useful. Right, so I want to, well, I need to now place just some buildings along this stretch, because those are broad strokes and that's what I need to focus on currently. So we'll have this building sitting in the corner like that. Well, yeah, very true. And then, do we think there's space over here? Well, actually, we need the road to continue on, but I mean, maybe this could be like a separator or something. Let's see. What would it look like if I did just continue the road on? Okay, well, I've done what I think I have meant to have done. So a bit more, and I can call it there for working. Ah. Although, why do you have to call in? Don't they trust you? Actually, sorry, I think I just answered that question myself. You know what I mean. But of course they wouldn't trust me, XD. Right. Yeah, I think it's better with the road going all the way to the other road. Also, Kango, what are you planning to get with the prize? Do you know yet? I'm sure you're their most trusted employee. Most trustworthy, at least. It's actually due for Tuesday, but it's better for me to do it Sundays, especially when the extra work this week. With the extra work this week and next week too. Makes sense. Shardais, how about you reveal that when the MVR is done? No, I think you can reveal it now. So I think I'll have a little bit of a yard between there, and then that's separated off for another industry over here or something like that. And then a little bit of this along here, and then I'll have just some stuff laying around in that yard. Because I do like making... Actually, that really should be like this. Yeah, I do really like making different areas feel different. And having the... Actually, no, that looked better before. Having the ground textures varied like that, I think really adds quite a lot. But maybe it could be a little bit more thematically correct. I like thematically similar. So if I just overlay a little bit of this darker texture. Ooh, not that much. Although I think that may not be the best texture to overlay with. I think I need the... Oh, where is it? This texture I think might be better. The kind of gravelly ones. Yeah, that's better. That's a little too much there. There we go. And then maybe tiny little bit of a touch up here. Right. Well, Shardais and me have... Shardais and I have decided on 3 cities. Carlin's DLCs. Park Life, Mass Transit, and XXX. No, we haven't. We're not getting the XXX DLC. Don't worry, this is going to remain a PG channel. We just we haven't revealed it yet. Missing asset. Missing asset. What? What is this? Hold on a minute. Why is there missing asset there? My content. MVR. Show dependencies. I'm gonna have to revert. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, this needs to be done like this. Payware not active apparently. Oh, and these were all... What? These ones are payware? Why are these ones listed as payware now? What? Huh. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over this at some point in the future. Can't do it now. XXX DLC. Ew, no, stop it. I expect that stuff from Emichu, not you, Kanga. Well, you know what they say. Manage your expectations. Yeah, sorry. When I read that, it was just, the joke popped into my mind, and I thought, no, I shouldn't say that. But then I thought, wait, why shouldn't I say it? It's my stream, and it's not an explicit joke, so might as well say it. And then I said it, and I think it was good that I did. Guardia di Finanza was payware, unfortunately. That is truly unfortunately true. That doesn't really fit. Oh, maybe it does. Could be old and new styles of buildings. The height-wise, it does fit quite nicely. It's just quality-wise, there's a big difference. Maybe that one's better. Although I do quite like the look of this. Maybe we can put some ivy on there or something like that to maybe make that look a little bit better. Okay, and then just a little bit of this. One of the ivy spines unfortunately features Z-fighting. I know, no. It's the best one to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, I think that I'm probably going to start putting down fences and then maybe some trees around the area, because I don't know how much stuff I've really got left around this area to finish it. But I think that's a good next step. Okay, so fence. That one, that feels a little too short. Let's head over to the fresh pond area. And I know I think this one's got some, yeah, this one's got some barbed wire on it, but I think there's a variation of this fence without the barbed wire. Maybe? Yeah, I think this one might be good. It's not too obtrusive, although it does still feel a little bit low. Wait, there's a chain link fence with path. Yeah, it does feel a little bit too low. Fence coaster. Oh, I remember that one. Maybe if I search for chain link. Ah, that one's more like the one I want, the number one. Or I could just reuse that one. No, I think I'm going to use the number one. So, let's start over here. And let's just pull this along to about there. All the way back here, and yes, I'm probably going to fix some of the coal texture that's overflowed onto the grass, although maybe that looks good. Right, and then this is basically just going to come around this way. And this one's probably just going to go up and along to where the bridge begins. Like so. And then I'm going to need barriers along some of the other curves maybe. Or maybe if this is private property, maybe they wouldn't bother. Although that, do I like the way that that looks up there? Not sure. Not sure at all. Or would it look better down here? I think it might actually look better down there, surprisingly. Yeah, that looks better. Right, and then what about a fence along here? Do I just want a fence going along this way, or yeah, better. It is better. You're right. Or, well, technically I'm right, considering that I said that it's better first. Yes. So if I have the fence down there, we could feasibly put a gate in here. And I think that's probably a good thing. Alright. Let's just quickly... maybe I've already found one. What does the sign on that say? Warning. Electric... No, that's an electric fence. I don't need that. Maybe just some of these ones. Cyclone assets. That's not too visible. Yeah, so maybe I'll use a different one. I guess I could use the metal gate. Well, no, not that one. This one? Nah, it's too small. I think I'm just going to stick with the one that I wanted to use originally. Okay, and that one actually fits quite nicely here. Should I just use the gate one? No, the gate one's a bit too narrow. Needs to be wide enough for the road to cross. Is it? The one with sign? Yeah. Look. It's not wide enough. Plus the do not enter sign, I think that's too... It looks too important or too dangerous. I don't think you'd really have much of that around a coal area like this. Right, so now I want to put some trees around this place. Now I could go with the same kind of more brownish trees that I used over here. However, I think I want to try some of the ones that I used over in this place, because I think they might fit quite nicely. Just add a bit more variation. Also, what is the render distance set to? 6 kilometers! I never set it up like that, I just forgot to set it down. There we go, that's much smoother. At least in some regards. No, it's fine, Kango. I really should have checked. Okay. Something similar to this. Of course, not just these trees. A few of these ones mixed in as well. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. There was a taller one somewhere. Although some of these ones might be useful for like undergrowth. Ah, that's the bigger one, I think. Yeah, I think having a few of this tree around might be useful. Not too many though. Okay, maybe rotate this one a bit. Although looking at it, this is probably the best rotation for it. Maybe move that one there and then have a bigger one kind of here, just inside the property. Maybe use a couple of these ones just to fill it in a little bit. You know, just to fill in the gaps a bit. Is that too much back there? I think it might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I think like that, that's better. Although we do need one more kind of, or moved over a little bit, like so. Yeah, that looks good. Subjective, yes. It's okay. P1, RE11. Oh, it's still your pick list. Oh yeah. Could place a random item of it on a track. Oh, are they all trains? But MVR filling in the cracks. Maybe use tree side shrub. Is that a thing? Oh, this one you mean? Maybe. Yeah, over here, that looks quite good. But I don't think I'm going to use them all over the place. Just in a few select locations. But yeah, that's a good asset. Thank you for suggesting it. Yeah, I used it a lot on PL1. Buried too. Right. So, let's just add a bit of grass around the place. If you're looking for a blackberry shrub, there are some on the railway route. Yes. Well, Shalebrook? I know that I've used some... Actually, that route wouldn't be installed here. Yeah. Or was that the one you mean? No, the one I meant... The one I meant was one that I started with the southern coaches. Or was that the one? No, that isn't the one. It's the one I mean. It's got... I've got screenshots of it on Discord. It's got its own channel. Not really working on the route at all. I've not even got it installed here, but it does have its own channel on there. That one I used. No, not Asliana, the other one. I think Merthshire Dales Railway or something like that. Yeah, I used the blackberry bushes on that a lot. I'm still quite happy with how that looked. I may pick that project up again in the future. I think I decided to not continue on it really because, well, for one thing, the issues with the signals, with the sub-BR, well, the British semaphore signals. The other one with the steam locomotive, with a bugged steam locomotive engine specs. No, I don't... What do you mean missing endpoint? I don't mean... There we go. Yeah, but then I made the Haddon-Cod tramway, and that turned out quite well. Yes, it was still tricky to work with signals, but I may pick the other one up again at some point. Not as my next route, though. I've already got something quite special planned for that. I just keep following the curves. Set the driving instructor. That'd be great. What? Sorry, I missed it. I said just keep following the curves. Set the driving instructor. Ah, XD. This XD guy must be quite popular. I think this one... Actually, no, I think that fits quite nicely. I was about to say I think it's a bit too wide for this area, but no, I think it does actually look quite good here, like this. Okay. What did they say? Right. Just keep following the curves, said the animation in betweener. Themselves. I see. You mean the interpolation curves. Nah, curves on the lines. Sketch curves. Oh, I see what you mean. Then between it draws the frames between frames. And they follow the other two frames to draw the lines in between. So, do the animators only draw, like do the primary animators only draw some of the frames and then like keyframes, and then the in-betweeners draw, basically copy the frames like in between the other frames, and then to kind of fill in the rest of the animation a bit, or right. Let me just get some bush objects. Yeah, I think the passengers over here are what's causing the lag. Or maybe it's just everything here in general, because this is the most densely detailed area I've built on the route. I think continuing on into the city, it will definitely be a good thing to, because I'm going to only build the scenery next to that one line, and I don't have to fill in a whole industrial district with details and scenery. Okay, just put a few more along here. A little bit of something on here. Yeah, it's always a little tricky to place bush groups on slopes like this. Going to read chat in a little while, don't worry. No, you can't roll them, unfortunately. Would be good. Also, I'm not really going to place many bushes on that side, because you're not really going to see it much. Same with this bit. I think that's probably fine. I'll place like 2 or 3 over here. There we go. Also, do we need a water tower or anything like here? Like that here? I'm not sure that we do, considering there won't be that much actual switching happening here. Because most of it is going to be done in the yard anyway, which can be accessed by that convenient through line. We've got a water tower over there. So I don't think we need to. To make animation smoother. Alright, smoother. So sometimes, yeah. Depends on animation, of course, but yes, essentially, yeah. To smoothen the animation, sometimes it's all done by the same animator, sometimes the animators in betweeners. Yes. Derelict barrels. Oh, can you roll these? Nope. You can rarely roll speed tree assets, I found. Yes. Codemanker, hello. Oh, we've gone just past 11 o'clock, I've seen. I think here a little mixture of the different bush assets might be quite good. Sort of like this, perhaps. Then maybe add in the narrower grass plines along there. Because we're almost finished with this area. And by this area, I mean this scene. I think, yeah, we need a little bit more like of the mossy ground texture in the corners, just to darken those a little bit. Now grass plants is a good call. I should use some on PL12. PL12? I didn't realize you've got 12 versions of that route already. Okay, just a little bit of that over here on the edges, just to make this feel a little bit more mossy and less well maintained. Yeah, just something like this. That's good. I think that adds a nice bit of detail to the texture work, which it has been lacking in this area so far. And maybe a few of the city asphalt or city street textures. Just in some of these areas, just a little. No, not that one. That's the grid. I don't want the grid. I wanted the city textures. Yeah, just to kind of break up the sameness of the repeating texture. And then of course that itself needs to be broken up a little bit as well. Just sort of like that a bit. Wrap up the zaneness, folks. Right, oh, before that, I'll bust through. What would you rather be, a domestic house cat or a wild capybara? Hello, sorry, I had to go AFK and for longer than I expected. Okay, so actually I need a grass spline. I need the I need the very narrow one. Where did I use that? I think I used that over here somewhere. Did I not? Ah, yes, over here. Obviously the cat. I'm surprised it's still going. I thought I missed the end. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to finish the scene quickly, and then I'm going to take a screenshot and end. Kept looking at the clock thinking, come on, let me go back. Aww. Yeah. Not quite yet, thankfully. Probably capybara. Alright, and if it would be domestic hamster versus wild capybara, alright. Yeah, just a little bit of this grass line dotted around some of these places. Just add a little bit more detail. Ah, and domestic panther versus wild capybara? I hope with versus you don't mean against, but rather or. Yeah. Just a little bit of that along here, like so. A little bit along there. Although I actually could really use this spline over here. 1 second. Okay, so I think besides a little bit of detail work that still needs to go into these 3 lots here, I think that's the main bulk of the coal distribution center done. Let's just save one more time, then I'll get a screenshot and then we'll end. Let's try this. Ooh, or maybe something from underneath here. Like so. That could be a good thumbnail. No, I don't really want to place any apple trees there. If only this could go in smaller steps than these. I suppose I could go in this direction a tiny little bit and forward in this direction a tiny little bit and kind of back and forth my way up slightly. Just to get the exact angle that I want. Which would be about like this. Maybe place 1 or 2 apple trees among those, you know, for the co-workers, for food for the workers. Not really. Looks up. at bridge ceiling. Oh, hello, spider. Oh, hello, tarantula. Maybe. Or maybe actually having it over here. Don't want to take too long with this. Ah, that I think looks quite nice. Yeah, that one's probably going to be the thumbnail. Or maybe rotate it like this for it to be framed a little bit better. Yeah, that one's probably going to be the thumbnail. So, with that, thank you all very much for watching. This scene is now pretty much done. I just need to do a tiny bit of detail work on these three little lots down here. And then it's time to, well, then it's time to firstly fill in this little area here. But then I want to connect where the scenery ends over here with the farmland down here. So we'll create a whole bunch of fields along here. Maybe a little bit of, maybe have the fields going all the way up to here and then have a little bit of industry going this way perhaps, which shouldn't take too long. And yeah, so that's the plan for the next time. Derelict barrel, not this time. Maybe when I detail these three areas. 11 out of 11 would rank thumb a screenshot again. Ha. Anyway, bye-bye, and see you tomorrow for continuation of modded Minecraft 1.12.2. So, a multiplayer, by the way. So, bye-bye, ciao, yes, good night.